Ever wondered if someone likes you but didn't know how to tell? The answer might be in their body language. In this video, I'll walk you through the subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, flirty body language signals that can reveal if someone is interested in you. From the tilt of a head to the flick of their hair, you'll never have to guess again. So, let's dive in and decode these secret signals. 1. The head tilt. A sign of attention. One of the first and most subtle signs of flirting is a slight head tilt. When someone tilts their head while talking to you, it's a way of saying, "I'm listening, and I'm genuinely interested in what you're saying." Why it's flirty? A head tilt exposes the neck, which is a vulnerable and intimate part of the body. It signals trust and openness. Pro tip: if you notice this paired with intense eye contact, it's a strong sign they're not just listening, they're flirting. 2. Smiling. The universal flirt signal. A smile can light up a room, but did you know it's one of the most powerful flirting tools? A genuine smile is contagious and irresistible. Look for these clues. Frequent smiling during conversation. Smiling with the eyes, also known as a Duchenne smile. Bonus tip: if their smile lingers or they smile at you across the room, they're probably signaling interest. 3. Eye contact. The window to attraction. They say eyes are the windows to the soul, and when it comes to flirting, they're the ultimate giveaway. The flirty move: holding your gaze a little longer than normal or frequently looking at you and then looking away. Why it works? Eye contact builds intimacy. It's a subtle way of saying, "I see you, and I like what I see." Pro tip: if they're maintaining eye contact while laughing or smiling, it's an even stronger indicator that they're into you. 4. The hair flick. Subconscious attraction. You've probably seen this classic move in movies, but it's also a natural, subconscious behavior in real life. What it means: flipping their hair exposes their neck, a subtle but seductive body part. It's a way of drawing your attention to their face and upper body. Extra context: women tend to do this more, but anyone with long hair might use this move as a flirtation tactic. 5. Leaning in. Closing the distance. When someone leans in while you're talking, they're not just trying to hear you better, they're signaling interest. What to watch for: leaning toward you during a conversation. Subtly moving closer when walking or sitting side by side. Why it's flirty? Leaning in is a way of breaking personal boundaries and showing they're comfortable being close to you. 6. Nodding along. Encouraging connection. When someone nods while you're talking, it's more than just good manners. It's a sign they're engaged and interested. The flirty element. Nodding is often paired with smiling and prolonged eye contact. It's a way of silently saying, "Keep going. I like this." Pro tip: this is also a subtle way of encouraging you to take the lead in the conversation. A classic flirting tactic. 7. Touch. Breaking the physical barrier. Touch is one of the strongest signals of attraction, but it's often subtle and nuanced. What to look for: a gentle touch on your arm, shoulder, or back. Accidental brushing of hands. Why it's important: breaking the physical barrier shows they're comfortable around you and want to establish a connection. 8. Mirroring. Copycat connection. Have you ever noticed someone picking up their drink right after you do or mimicking your posture? This is called mirroring, and it's a strong indicator of attraction. What it means: they're subconsciously aligning their actions with yours. Mirroring builds rapport and creates a sense of similarity. Flirty context. If they're mirroring your movements, it's a strong sign they're into you. 9. Lip action. Licking or biting. When someone is thinking about kissing you, they might unconsciously draw attention to their lips. Flirty signals: lightly licking or biting their lips while talking to you. Glancing at your lips during a conversation. Pro tip: if this happens alongside other signals like leaning in or eye contact, they're probably waiting for you to make a move. 10. Feet direction. The hidden giveaway. You might not think to look at someone's feet, but they're often pointing toward what, or who, someone is most interested in. What to observe: feet pointed directly at you during a conversation. Subtle movements, like tapping or fidgeting, when you're around. Why it's subtle but effective. This is an unconscious behavior that's hard to fake. If their feet are pointing your way, you're on their radar. 11. Blushing. The natural reaction blushing is one of the most genuine signs of attraction, but it can be tricky to spot, especially if they're wearing makeup. How to tell? Look for a slight redness in the cheeks when you compliment them or get close. Pair this with other signs like smiling or nervous laughter. Why it's a big deal. Blushing is involuntary, making it one of the most authentic signs of attraction. 12. Speed of movement. Nervous versus relaxed. How someone moves can reveal how comfortable, or excited, they are around you. Nervous flirting. Quick, fidgety movements can indicate they're excited but trying to play it cool. Comfortable attraction. Slow, relaxed movements show they feel at ease in your presence, which is a great sign of chemistry. 13. Raised eyebrows. Subtle excitement when someone raises their eyebrows during a conversation. It's a subtle way of showing they're intrigued by what you're saying, or by you. The flirty context. Paired with a smile or eye contact, it's a clear signal of interest. This often happens during the first impression stage. 14. Expressive hand gestures. People who are interested in you often use animated hand gestures to emphasize their points. Why it's flirty? It shows enthusiasm and energy. It's a way of drawing your attention and keeping you engaged. Pro tip. If their hands occasionally touch yours during these gestures, it's a clear sign of flirting. 15. Subtle blinking patterns. This might seem small, but rapid blinking can indicate nervous excitement, while slower blinking can signal comfort and intimacy. Why it's interesting. Our blinking patterns adjust to our emotions, making this a subconscious but telling signal. Understanding flirty body language isn't just about decoding someone else. It's about building confidence and fostering better connections. The next time you're with someone you like, look for these signals and see if they're trying to tell you something without saying a word. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to share it with your friends, hit the like button, and consider subscribing for more insights on dating and relationships. Let me know in the comments if you've noticed any of these signs, or if I missed one. Remember, the key to connection starts with observation. So, keep your eyes open and enjoy the magic of body language.